enjoyable sports experience.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at the Kings, with great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference.
Well, I think for the Kings, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Okoro. MP is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Buzelis in at the 4. And for the Kings, the vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. Well, with both of these teams playing well as of late, someone's going to leave here with a really big win, Stan.
Well, there's nothing like playing another team that's hot and being able to continue your role. It tells everyone when we're at our best, we can beat anyone else at their best.
Now here's MP to the paint. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist by MP.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Giddey against Westbrook. Chicago with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Here's Westbrook. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to Levine. The 3-ball. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's MP. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Now here's Westbrook. 14 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
MP with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And Collins with the slam.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Now Levine. 23 points for him last game against New Orleans. To the middle. They need this. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And check out the NBA's top three-point shooters over the course of the past month. MP, number 1.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. On the wing, Levine, covered by MP. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls leading by 10. Pass to Wilson. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. MP's got 7.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Back to Westbrook. Now here's Achiuwa. They set a pick. Westbrook right side. On the wing, Levine. 5 to shoot. Achiuwa with a screen on MP to stop the drought. Shot by Levine, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, like a lot of us in 2020, Zach LaVine was bitten by the golf bug.
Well, when the season came to a halt, he had to find something to do. I know you're big into that, although I bet Zach's got a little better swing than UVA.
I totally agree. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 9. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
Buzelis is checked in for Collins. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
So both teams making some changes here. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Murray passes to Hayes. Collins a screen. Hunter on the wing. Outside Murray. And another miss by Sacramento. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Williams. Outside Giddey. Chicago passing it around. A nice shot by MP.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Kings trail by 18. Here's Hunter. 41 seconds left in the first. Here's Clifford, covered by MP. Just 5 on the clock. They can't stop the run with that one. Chicago leading by 18. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. It's stolen by Hunter. Out left to the wing. Pass to Hayes. Collins a screen. 1 second left. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Substitution here for Chicago. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. Okoro comes in for Simons. Wilson's checked in for Sexton. And it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. Now here's MP. He's got 12. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And they pick up 2. Wilson's got 14.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
They've got DeMar DeRozan. John Collins out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Achua in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He scored 53 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now here's DeRozan, and he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got his first basket.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So both teams changing it up here.
At the line for one.
Free throw good, MP.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Now here's DeRozan. He had 16 in the win against New Orleans.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Down low. Okoro outside. Pass to MP. They set the pick. Inside. Asenge. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
The Kings have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Achua passes to DeRozan. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. DeRozan's got his third basket on the night right there. Here's Wilson. 21 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, a huge 24-point lead for them. They've done a great job containing Westbrook, and with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Sacramento Kings.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Rawr. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid overhelping?
It's a great question, B.A., and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as to when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Zach Collins. Allie, what have you heard?
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. With an injury like this, it's going to be a slow healing process. Unfortunately, he'll be out for a while, guys.
Allie, thanks for the report.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Buzelis, Josh Giddey out there with MP. Then there's Okoro, and it's Yabusele in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game. Well, he's a consistent range scorer. LaVine's team wants him to find these looks.
To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
DeRozan outside. Over Okoro. Offensive board. Up top, LaVine. And the dunk by LaVine.
Well, that's just a nice slam there from LaVine. He makes it look so easy.
Wilson passes to Giddey. MP looking around. This one for 3. On target from range. Wilson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Back to Westbrook. Outside Achua, down low. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Achua.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Collins, he's checked in for the Kings. Then for Chicago, Williams is checked in for Yabusele, and it's Jones in for Giddey. MP outside, and Williams punches it home.
Yeah, great to see MP recognizing where the defense is weakest, developing those instincts.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Murray's checked in for Russell Westbrook. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wilson's got 31.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Murray. Back to DeRozan. Collins a screen. It's DeRozan with a drive. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he's going for the lob. And Williams punches it home.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And so here's Sacramento. DeRozan looks it over. And he gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Well, this is what makes DeRozan so tough. He can slash and he can shoot the ball.
From deep, MP. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
LaVine can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
From deep, MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's LaVine, and the layup is good. LaVine's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's such a tough finish. LaVine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
MP again.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier If they can't improve their defensive intensity, they got to show some fight.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Chicago ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies.
Organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
MP's checked in for Chicago. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Then there's Achua. Then there's Russell Westbrook. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Williams, a screen on Achua. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this team is something else. 64 wins. These guys have had quite the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
"40 seconds left in the fourth. Yabusele, a screen on Achua. Good. He hits again.
That will do it. 40 points for him, and he's pulled even.
Wow, the record for most 40-point games in a single season. Magnificent.
Yeah, and to tie Wilt's mark of 63 of them is just awe-inducing. Over 3/4 of an NBA season hitting these kind of numbers. Wow.
Just 3 to shoot. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, yeah, don't let his age fool you. DeRozan is still an explosive athlete.
MP outside, a deep 3, and gets it to fall.
Well, they keep going to it, and he keeps delivering.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.